That is, for you, that is where like everything sort of soured with you and the Democratic Party, was when during the debates where you accurately pointed out her record.
Yeah.
And you basically sank any hope that she had of being president, because you opened up this discussion that many people are not aware of about her prosecution record and the things that she's done that are absolutely illegal.
Yeah.
Like forcing people to work as labor, as cheap labor for the state to fight wildfires after they're supposed to be released.
Exactly.
They did their time.
They did their time, and she kept them in prison to use them essentially as slave labor for the state, putting their own lives at risk forcibly. The thing about my exchange with her on that debate stage, when you take a step back, you got to question, like, all of those things I brought up on her record, you easily Googleable on the first page. When you look at Kamala Harris's record, all of those things, I'd have to dig very deep to see what those issues and problems were with her record. So then the question is, hey, why didn't anybody in the media ask her these questions about the record that she said, I'm so proud of my record as this and as that, as that. All right, cool. Talk about this. This is your record. Talk about these things. No one in the media did that. There's no other candidate on the debate stage who had the balls to bring that up. How are voters supposed to be able to make their best informed decision when the media and fellow Democratic candidates who are running, who are her opponents in that race, don't have the courage to ask a very factual question on a record that she says she's proud of?
Do you think that there's a concerted effort to hide that information, or do you think that people recognize that's a trap? Like, if I do that, then it's going to fuck up my future. They're going to not want me to participate in certain things, which most certainly happened to you.
Yes, that most certainly happened to, and that shows the double standard. I don't know why no one had the courage to ask her those questions, why I was the first person to do it. If I had to guess, I would imagine it's because she's got friends in high places. I would guess it's because she's a woman of color, and no one wants to be seen as the person attacking a woman of color who's running for president. They got no issues attacking me on a whole host of fronts. But because, again, she was connected, she's playing the game, she's somebody that the Democratic Party knows that they can control. And that was the thing for me, is, and it started years before I ran for president, is once the Democratic, I got elected to Congress, and they were like, oh, she's the first this, she's the first that, she's cool, she's going to be one of us, we'll put her forward, and, she'll be a great new face of the Democratic Party, all these things. But then very quickly they realized, like, I've always been an independent Democrat. Every race that I've ever run, whether it was for city council in Honolulu or for the state legislature or for Congress, I was never like the party pick, ever. I never won any of those races with the Democratic Party saying, all right, hey, we're going to back you up. We're going to send you money. We're going to send the troops out to support you. None of that. It was always been a truly grassroots campaign of the people, which is amazing.
Just to cut that short, because it goes on, but it's very interesting, and you guys should watch it on Joe Rogan if you want to watch more. But the Kamala Harris, the question on whether it was specifically suppressed for a reason, if they were instructed to do so, or they knew the repercussions of any journalist or other politicians would bring that up. I would say it's a mixture of all of those things. I mean, it was an unwritten rule. I mean, the media is controlled by the Dems, the majority of the media right now, and the power that be is controlled by the Dems. As much as even the Dems want to talk of shit about billionaires and millionaires, guess what? Most of these people are also Democrats. So there's an incredible power and balance in the Democratic Party. Agapito is holding us by the nuts, really. So when this stuff comes out, of course, nobody's going to talk about it on the news. The news that's financed by Democratic interest, by liberal interest. So it is a vicious cycle. I mean, Kamala Harris has gotten away with things that no other candidate would get away with. Putting innocent people in jail, keeping people in jail that should have been out to use them as slave labor. This is something that other individuals would be put on trial. There would be a congressional inquiry, like things would be moving. It would be on every news channel imaginable. But it's her, and and Biden gets the same treatment. Biden gets the same treatment. I mean, It is absolutely ridiculous. And even now, even the stuff with Elon that you saw that they released those files showing that, the Democratic Party requested, that they suppress some of the stuff that was coming out and ban people to discuss certain things in regards to the Biden administration and the Biden laptop or Hunter Biden laptop and this other stuff. And guess what? Everybody's acting like it's a nothing burger that's a Democrat. Oh, I was underwhelmed. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's like, that's such sad truth that nowadays we live in a society that meddling in an election and suppression of speech on a social media platform is a nothing burger. It's like, that's, that is just an average day for us anymore. That doesn't surprise anybody. It's not shocking. But I'm telling you, if it was Trump or someone else doing it, Madonna Santissima, they would have the National Guard out to seize them. Like, it'd be the SWAT teams propelling from helicopters. Anyway, that's all I got, Thank you guys for watching as always. Bye, Red, and so Green.